September 26th, 2000. A Tuesday night in a quiet Washington town. Two parents came home from dinner to find their children safe in bed. But their babysitter was gone. Her car sat in the driveway. Her belongings were inside the house. But she had vanished without a trace. For over 20 years, investigators have searched for answers. What they found is a mystery so baffling, it defies explanation. This is the disturbing case of Asha Kreimer, the babysitter who disappeared into thin air. Welcome to Dark Mysteries. Today's case is one of the most perplexing disappearances in Pacific Northwest history. No witnesses, no evidence, no body. Just questions that have haunted a family and a community for over 2 decades. This is a true crime story, where every lead went cold, every theory fell apart, and the truth remains buried somewhere in the darkness of that September night. Asha Kreimer was 21 years old in September 2000. She was a student at Grays Harbor College in Aberdeen, Washington, studying to become a teacher. Those who knew her described her as responsible, mature, and dependable. Asha wasn't a party girl. She didn't drink heavily or use drugs. She was focused on her studies and her future. She lived with her parents in Hoquiam, a small logging town on the Washington coast, about 90 miles southwest of Seattle. Hoquiam is the kind of place where everyone knows everyone. Population, around 9,000. Quiet streets, close-knit community. The kind of town where people don't lock their doors at night. Asha had been babysitting since she was a teenager. She was good with kids, patient, fun. Parents trusted her. She'd babysit regularly for several families in the area, earning money for college, while building a reputation as someone you could count on. One of those families was the Harrises. Mike and Jennifer Harris had 2 young children, a 5-year-old daughter and a 3-year-old son. Asha had babysat for them multiple times before. The kids liked her. The parents trusted her completely. So when the Harrises needed a babysitter on Tuesday, September 26th, 2000, Asha was their first call, and she said yes. September 26th started like any normal day for Asha. She attended her morning classes at Grays Harbor College. Friends saw her in the cafeteria at lunch. She seemed fine, normal, nothing unusual. Around 3 p.m., she went home. She told her mother she was babysitting that night for the Harrises. Her mother said later, she seemed happy, excited even. She liked those kids. At 6:15 p.m., Asha drove to the Harris home in her 1988 Toyota Camry. It was a burgundy sedan, older but reliable. The Harris house was only about 2 miles from Asha's home, a 5-minute drive. The Harrises were getting ready for a rare night out. Dinner reservations at a restaurant in nearby Aberdeen. They were celebrating their wedding anniversary. Nothing fancy, just a quiet dinner for 2. Jennifer Harris went over the usual instructions with Asha, the kids' bedtime routine, emergency numbers on the fridge, snacks in the pantry, standard babysitter stuff. Asha had heard it all before. She smiled and nodded. "We'll be fine," she said. Mike and Jennifer Harris left the house at 6:45 p.m. As they drove away, they could see Asha through the living room window, playing with their daughter. Everything looked perfect. They had no idea they would never see her again. The Harrises had a pleasant dinner. They weren't worried. They trusted Asha completely. Around 9:45 p.m., Jennifer called home to check in. No answer. She tried again. Still no answer. Jennifer felt a small flutter of concern, but Mike reassured her. "She's probably putting the kids to bed. She'll call back." They finished their coffee and headed home. They arrived at 10:05 p.m. The porch light was on. Asha's car was in the driveway, right where she'd parked it. But when they walked inside, the house was silent. Too silent. Jennifer called out, "Asha, we're home!" No response. They walked through the living room. The TV was on, volume low, playing a sitcom. A half-empty glass of water sat on the coffee table. They went upstairs to check on the kids. Both children were asleep in their beds, safe, undisturbed. The 5-year-old was clutching her stuffed bunny. The 3-year-old was snoring softly. But Asha was nowhere to be found. Mike searched the house, bathroom, guest room, basement. Nothing. He went outside and checked the yard, the garage, the shed. Still nothing. That's when Jennifer noticed Asha's purse on the kitchen counter. She opened it. Asha's wallet was inside. Her phone, her driver's license, everything. And on the kitchen table sat Asha's car keys. Mike tried the back door. It was unlocked. Not forced open, just unlocked. At 10:23 p.m., Mike Harris called 911. Hoquiam Police arrived within minutes. This was a small town. A missing person case, especially someone like Asha, was a big deal. Officers immediately searched the property and surrounding area. They knocked on neighbors' doors. Had anyone seen anything? Heard anything? Any strange cars? Suspicious people? Nothing. No one had seen or heard anything unusual. The back door was unlocked, but there was no sign of forced entry anywhere in the house. No broken windows, no damaged locks, no signs of a struggle. The children, when gently questioned the next morning, remembered nothing unusual. The little girl said, "Asha read us a story. Then she tucked us in and said goodnight." That was around 8:30 p.m. After that, both kids fell asleep. Police brought in search dogs. The dogs picked up Asha's scent in the backyard. They followed it to the edge of the property, toward a wooded area behind the house. Then the scent disappeared. Just stopped. Over the next few days, investigators interviewed everyone in Asha's life. Her parents, her friends, her classmates, her professors, ex-boyfriends, family members. Everyone said the same thing. Asha was stable, happy. She had no reason to run away. She wasn't in any trouble. No debts, no enemies, no secret life. Police checked her bank account. No activity after September 26th. Her credit cards? Nothing. Her phone records? The last call she made was to her mother at 5:30 p.m. that day, confirming she was going to the babysitting job. Investigators also looked hard at Mike and Jennifer Harris. In cases like this, you always look at the family first. But their alibi was rock solid. Multiple witnesses confirmed they were at the restaurant from 7 p.m. until 9:45 p.m. Security footage from the restaurant parking lot showed them arriving and leaving. Weeks turned into months. The case grew cold. Asha Kreimer had simply vanished. Over the years, investigators and true crime enthusiasts have developed several theories about what happened to Asha Kreimer. Theory number 1, voluntary disappearance. Some believe Asha left on her own. Maybe she was overwhelmed with school, family pressure, life in a small town. Maybe she wanted to start fresh somewhere else. But this theory has major problems. Why leave her car? Her money? Her ID? How would she survive with no resources? And why hasn't anyone seen her in 20 years? In the age of facial recognition and social media, it's nearly impossible to disappear completely. Theory number 2, abduction by a stranger. Maybe someone was watching the house, waiting. They knew Asha would be alone with the kids. They entered through the unlocked back door, surprised her, and took her. But where's the evidence? No witnesses, no strange vehicles, no signs of struggle. And why take Asha but leave the children unharmed? Most predators don't show that kind of restraint. Theory number 3. Someone she knew, perhaps someone Asha knew, came to the house that night. She let them in. They talked. Maybe things turned violent. Maybe it was an accident. The person panicked and disposed of her body. This is the theory police lean toward. But they've never found a suspect. They've never found evidence. They've never found a body. Theory number 4. The woods. Some believe Asha went outside that night. Maybe she heard something, saw something, and got lost or injured in the woods behind the house. The terrain back there is dense, easy to get disoriented. But search teams combed those woods for weeks. Nothing. And why would Asha leave 2 young children alone in the house to investigate a noise? The truth is, none of these theories fully explain what happened. Each one has pieces that fit and pieces that don't. For Asha's family, the past 20 years have been torture. Her mother, Linda Kreimer, has never stopped searching. She's appeared on local news dozens of times. She's worked with private investigators. She's kept Asha's case in the public eye. "I need to know what happened to my daughter," Linda said in a 2015 interview. "Even if it's the worst news imaginable, I need to know. This not knowing, it's killing me." Asha's father passed away in 2010, never getting answers. Friends say he died of a broken heart. The Harris family was also deeply affected. Jennifer Harris said in a statement years later, "We trusted Asha with our children, and somehow, on our watch, she disappeared. The guilt is overwhelming. We'll never stop wondering if we could have prevented this." The Hoquiam Police Department has never closed Asha's case. It remains an active investigation. But with no new leads in years, detectives admit they're at a standstill. In 2020, on the 20th anniversary of her disappearance, police released a statement asking anyone with information to come forward. They received dozens of tips. None led anywhere. Asha Kreimer is still out there. Somewhere. Maybe alive. Though after 20 years, that seems unlikely. Maybe her remains are hidden in the vast forests of the Pacific Northwest. Maybe someone knows exactly what happened that night, but has kept silent for 2 decades. What we know for certain is this. On September 26, 2000, a young woman with her whole life ahead of her put 2 children to bed and then vanished. No trace, no clues, no justice. If you have any information about the disappearance of Asha Kreimer, please contact the Hoquiam Police Department. This case remains unsolved. If you found this case as haunting as I did, leave a comment below. Subscribe to Dark Mysteries for more deep dives into unsolved true crime cases. And remember, sometimes the scariest mysteries are the ones that have no answers. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there.